We are live.
We're live. Hello,
We are
everybody.
live. Ew.
We're alive.
Woo!
Barely.
How do we get here?
How did we get here? How did we end up here? That's a great
Yeah.
question, Logan.
Yep. Well, welcome back to episode 2. I'm Logan,
Welcome back. My name is Kaylee.
and boy, do we
And
have
oh boy,
it.
we don't know what we're doing.
Yeah, we don't know what we're doing.
We don't know what we're doing.
It doesn't know what
Hopefully.
we were doing, though, in the past.
Yeah, we know what we were doing retrospectively, but
Yeah.
currently,
We don't know.
no, no idea. No idea. So, if you're feeling lost in your 20s, you don't know what you're doing, you're not alone. We are not alone. We have each other.
Or are you?
Logan, we are not alone. No, no existential crisis on the podcast. At least not yet.
Not yet.
It's episode 2.
Yeah. Maybe episode 5.
Okay, yeah, introduce the crises and the dread in episode 5. That sounds great.
Yep. Maybe sooner.
It'll probably happen in like 10 minutes, but
Yeah. Oh boy.
oh boy. Okay. All right. So I guess we should start kind of like we said, we knew what we were doing, so we can
Yeah.
tell you about ourselves in past and kind of current tense. So I guess
You want to start?
I
Yeah.
I can start, yeah,
Okay.
for sure. So Logan and I, we went to the same college. We went to Olivet University, and we worked on a podcast together before, and that was our university's out of our university newspaper. There was like a little video group, and then there was the podcast group. So I became affiliated with at the time it was called the Glimmer Glass when I was a freshman at Olivet in 2019. I was not studying journalism or communication or anything like that. I just joined because I liked writing. I still like writing, but different types of things.
Hmm.
And so I was a theology major working for the school newspaper, and um yeah, fall of 2019 was when I applied, was accepted spring of 2019, and I had about a month and a half working for the Glimmer Glass on campus before COVID came in. But that was spring of 2020.
Yeah.
The best spring of my life.
Oh, spring
COVID
2020.
happened. Spring 2020. Every young person, every person honestly has stories about spring 2020, but I feel like people not I'm not even gonna say our generation, but in our age group, like people who are 24, 23, 22, and probably 21 now have such a similar experience. But yeah, so I was on campus working for the Glimmer Glass for a couple months. COVID sent us all home, and that was a trip for me because like I said, I didn't have a journalism or communications background. I didn't know how to write newspaper articles. I was still learning. And during COVID, they kind of were just like, all right, go have fun, do it on your own, figure it out. And oh boy, did I have a time figuring it out and learning like the inverted pyramid and
Mm.
Associated Press style and all that good stuff.
Yep.
So end of spring, they were looking for new leadership. So me being the ambitious go-getter that I am, I applied to be in the leadership position. I applied for a couple like copy editor. Honestly, I just applied for everything. And
Might as well, you know.
might as well. So I had my interview via like Microsoft Teams. And I remember sitting like on the top bunk in my childhood bedroom, like with the door shut, so none of my family could hear me because I still am super self-conscious talking in front of other people. Like I wait until everybody's out of the office to make phone calls.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm on the radio every week and I don't listen to that. Like I avoid it at all costs. I'm no offense, Logan, I'm avoiding listening to this podcast because I'm really anxious about the way that I sound. And I'm not sure how much we're gonna name drop, so I'll kind of avoid it for now until we feel
Yeah. I mean,
test the waters a little more. I don't know if anybody I worked with will listen to this. I have not talked to
I
some
don't
of these people
know.
for years, but during the interview, I was asked if I would be comfortable doing like working in a position that I didn't apply for, just like a general vague question. I was like, oh yeah, sure, whatever. So come a week later, she drops the leadership roster, and I am manager of the video team and the podcast team. Two things that I had no idea what I was doing. Never did a podcast. Like, I grew up watching YouTubers, never made YouTube videos, didn't watch a lot of news shorts, but I was like, all right, I'm here. So in fall 2020, we're back in person. Logan, you were a freshman.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're
The end of my
right.
senior year getting COVID.
Oh gosh, I could not imagine.
I never
Um,
got COVID though, so that
have
was
you ever
cool.
gotten COVID? Like,
Oh,
since no, you haven't? You've
no.
avoided it?
At least not to my knowledge.
That's true. Asymptomatic males. Gotta look out for
Ooh.
them. Woo! But yeah, I was manager of 2 different 3 to 4 person teams depending on the week and who decided to show up. But honestly, it was freaking awesome. We
Yeah.
slayed. We did so good. We were putting out content every week, but it wasn't getting approved or published because they
Yep.
were so behind. And
Then
like
it
just
got like all at
writers,
once, right?
yeah, it just like dropped, uploaded.
Which
And it
doesn't
was so funny
work.
because like, no, it does not work. The writers were not earning anything. It was like pulling
No.
teeth. But my team, me and my teams, we were golden.
I've done.
Yeah. And I can't remember if it was spring of 21. They told us it was going defunct, right? Or was it spring of 22?
I think it was 21
Yeah, it had to be 21 because 22
because
was
that's when
when,
the vaccine came out. It was like at
yeah,
the end of that spring semester.
yeah, I remember that. And there was kind of like
It was like,
ambiguous
what?
over the summer, like whether or not it would come back and who would have the proprietorship of it because ASC didn't want us anymore.
Yeah.
Comm department didn't want us.
Like the comm
Um,
department had thought about using it for something, and then that just fell through.
oh really? Yeah, you
Yeah.
have the comm insight that I'm
Yes.
not gonna have.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
was a communications student. I make videos and stuff like that. Pretty cool.
Yeah, pretty cool. You have a cool job.
Yeah. But like we didn't know anything really. We're
Mm.
just like, it might come back, but it probably won't. Have fun.
That one, we took away your hobby.
Yeah.
And for some people, your source of income.
Which it wasn't much income, let's be honest.
No, and it was stipend. They should not have stipend us. They
No.
should
With
have
the amount
been.
of work that we did,
We could have been hourly. That was easily a
Mhm.
part-time job for us.
yeah. Because how many did I make that last semester? How many podcasts?
You are in on a lot of them.
Yeah.
Um,
I want to say like 6 of them.
yeah,
I got like $50 from that.
that's insane. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Which for a broke college student or a semi
That's
like that's pretty good. But even
yeah,
then, like that's also not very good.
yeah. Should I just remember how much I got paid because I was in 2 leadership positions, so
Yeah.
I got money, but like I miss the people I worked with on both podcast and video.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun though.
It was a lot of fun. I remember like holding ourselves up in the Larson practice rooms and
Yep.
sneaking in there so we could record.
Yep.
Oh man, those were good times. Oh my goodness. I'm very nostalgic for it.
Yeah.
Oh,
And all the people we got to interview for that as well.
yeah. Oh my gosh, that was awesome. Who all did you interview? Because we didn't have recorded interviews, right? Like we did.
We
Or
did
did
it
we
like
have
over
recorded?
Zoom
We did them
for
over
some of
Zoom?
them.
Okay.
For some of them,
Okay,
I think.
cool.
I don't know if we ever did any interviews in person.
I don't know if we have access to any of this anymore.
Let me check. It might still be up on Spotify
Oh yeah.
because I know that's where I had seen it before.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is. I'm
Oh my
still
god. Oh
following
my
it.
the podcast. I found it on the web domain.
Yeah. Tiger Talks from the Olivet Gazette.
Wait, I don't think our domain is up anymore.
Yeah.
No, I'm sad. I miss Tiger Talks.
All episodes. I want to count how many I was in.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I miss everybody so much. I'm stalking the Facebook page and seeing all these people.
6. Yeah, 6 in spring of 21, I think. Then only a
Hmm.
few in 2020. There weren't a ton from then that we did anyway, either.
Yeah, because we couldn't.
And they were a lot
couldn't-
shorter.
Yeah.
And there's one of them that was only like 9 minutes, 30 seconds.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
I feel like on my phone.
there's one with me in it that's 6 minutes long.
How did we put out 6-minute podcasts?
I don't know.
I don't.
And our first episode of this was like an hour long.
We have a lot of trauma to dump.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm some of these people I forgot about.
Oh, there was the one where we interviewed the director of student rec. Like
Yeah.
we
Oh, great. You interviewed him. That's
Yeah.
I remember that's so cool.
And then he never talked to me ever again.
Oh my god.
And that was because I was getting involved with Spark HD, which was the on-campus student-run radio station, and he doesn't like us because we've
What is
tried
sorry.
to get them to play our station in the rec center, but he doesn't
What
like
are
it
you
because he just wants to play his Disney music playlist.
Nobody wants to listen to that in the rec center. Let's be real.
Yeah.
Some of these episodes were so fun.
Yeah.
We had the chaplain on. That's awesome. We did that.
Yeah.
Why were we not applauded more? We did that.
Yeah. Honestly, if anything, Spark should have gotten our team to work for them, essentially.
Yeah. That would have been cool.
It probably wouldn't have been paid, but even then, like, it would have we're just doing the same thing.
Yeah. In hindsight, we think of these things. Do you remember when we tried to use their studios?
Yeah.
That's one thing I do remember.
Because there's, like, nowhere good to record on
There was
campus.
not.
Like, it was that in the music practice rooms, which were not good either.
Which were not good, and we were barely allowed to use those because they still had like one person limits, so we had to like
Yeah. There's, like
beg the lobby person to let us use them
Yeah.
or just sneak somebody up there.
And then you have the tuba next to you, just like
You hear like Matt Stratton downstairs. We're gonna need to censor out.
nah. Honestly, I don't care.
I don't think Matt Stratton's gonna listen to our podcast, but
No.
if he does, that'd be cool. And Dr. Stratton, we're still alive.
We're doing something.
We're doing something with our lives, Dr. Stratton. Are you proud?
I hope so.
Honestly, there are a few faculty members that I still talk to and how like I house sit for. I just
Mhm.
got done house sitting for one of them. But there's others who I really miss and I want to talk to them so bad, but I don't want to be weird.
Yeah.
And like I don't want to just like and, like I have their numbers, but I just don't want them to be like, "Hey, I know you're really busy with your family and your classes and being an adult, but hi, I can't move on. Hello. I still need academic validation, but I'm not in grad school. Help."
I moved on.
Oh, I have not. I mean, I haven't, I guess. I don't know.
I mean, I'm not in the area, so I literally moved on.
You literally moved on. I live 10 minutes from all of it.
Yeah.
But
Yet we're
um
still in towns that have Nazarene colleges.
which is so crazy. But you work for the Church of the Nazarene.
Yeah, I do.
That makes sense.
So,
That makes sense.
but still, like, I live in the town where another Nazarene college is.
Yeah. That one of us has to move to like Boise, Idaho, wherever
My
Northwest
cousin.
Nazarene is. Oh, speaking of Boise, I think that was a Freudian slip. Um, do you care if we name drop people? Because I discovered something really funny on our Instagram today, and I wanna
Honestly, I don't
shout out.
care.
Okay,
If they
so
wanna, like, talk to us after it's up or whatever, then, like, yeah, I guess we can edit it out, but, like, I really don't care. You're
okay,
gonna have to come at me if you want your name
okay,
not in it, so
hey, let's go crazy.
don't be mean to me or you'll be in a podcast.
Don't be mean to me. You'll be in a breakup song. I love you, Taylor Swift. Sponsor us, please. I'm such a Swiftie. I love you. Send me tickets to the Eras tour, please.
Can we get
I'm begging
Travis
you.
and Taylor? Like,
That would be epic.
that'd be insane.
That would be like Lamorris Crawford and his wife times like 20 million.
Yes.
Or like Andy Dalton is that his name and his wife. Any Chicago Bears player and his wife who has spoken in chapel. Boom. But I was just messing around on Instagram today. Yeah. And I saw so we have 3 followers. One is you, one is me, and one is Miss Desiree Welk. And her and Brennan Weech are together.
Mhm.
Cutest couple ever. I love them. And he's from that part of Idaho.
Yeah.
So that's kind of why I thought of it. And I was like, oh, that's really weird that I saw that on our Instagram today. And then my brain told me to say something about Idaho. So
And there's
yep.
college out in that area, like,
Yeah,
near Boise.
like that's Northwestern, right?
Yeah. And
Yeah,
Neil.
yeah. And MU. So
Northwest Nazarene University. What a
so
weird world.
whoa, weird world. So anyway, Desiree, thank you for following us in our very pre-conception podcast phase.
Yeah.
You're a real one. You're our OG, Desiree.
Yeah. We still need to get
and
the first episode out published,
we do.
but we'll do that
And
at
it's
the end
not
of the episode.
oh, yeah, drop it
Yeah,
with the that's exciting.
yeah. Maybe at, like, the
We
end of
should
each episode
we should
publish.
do lives when we drop episodes. That would
Yeah,
be fun. Yeah.
yeah.
Um, but anyway, thank you, Desiree. You're a real one. You're literally our day one. And I made it so just like emotional and fluffy thinking about it because she's the sweetest person ever. Like I could talk for hours about how she's just a wonderful person. And like, I don't know, like the fact that like I have not spoken to her since graduation, which is on my part. Like but like we're all busy people and I'm
Mhm.
horrible at keeping in touch with people.
Same.
But and like seeing like little like, oh, she follows my podcast before it's even a podcast.
Wow.
That makes me feel all warm and fuzzy and like, oh, she remembers me. So Desiree, hi. Sorry I'm being weird, but yeah.
Hi.
Hi. Welcome to We Don't Know What We're Doing.
Woo.
Hey, what other lore do we want to drop today?
Is there more on the Gazette?
There I feel like we covered it all. I mean, there's like interpersonal things that we could talk about, but that's kind of deep.
I mean, if we're name dropping, might as well go all in.
Oh my god, I don't know if I want to name drop about this. But remember when oh man. Oh, sorry. I'm anxious about this. Um when those two people were dating and it was like the weirdest thing ever. And then they broke up and it was the weirdest thing ever.
Yeah.
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 That was crazy.
Yeah.
And like the even crazier thing is that there are two couples that this could apply to.
Yep.
If I had a nickel for every time two employees of the Gazette got together and then broke up, I'd have two nickels.
A lot.
Which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice,
It
right?
really is.
Like, that's just insane.
Yeah. It's almost like middle school and high school drama just follows you to college until you become a full adult
Oh,
out of college.
it follows you to small Christian colleges. Like, I feel like that probably would happen never mind. I feel like it would happen at, like, state schools, but,
Maybe not to an
like
extreme.
yeah, 'cause I feel like it's, like, times a billion, everybody knows each other at a small school.
Yeah. Plus, there's homeschoolers, which
Ooh.
nothing against them. A lot of them turn out pretty good, mostly
Uh-huh.
fine. But then there's the others.
The others who are oddballs.
Yeah. Like they didn't get the high school experience, so now they're getting
Hmm.
that high school experience in college, but they
Yeah.
don't understand that college is not high school.
Yeah, and you can't get away with the same stuff.
Yeah. Like you're an adult.
Yeah, or,
Shut
like, they're
up.
going through all, like, the yeah, they don't know, like, social cues.
Yeah.
Probably a mean thing to say because I don't pick up on social cues
Yeah.
sometimes, but
I think some social cues are hard for anyone to really
Mhm.
understand.
Yeah, like, I don't know if it's just because I am just this gullible and naive or what, but I have not been able to pick up on sarcasm or, like, double entendre stuff
Mhm.
lately.
Yeah.
Like, people will say something, like, very like and this happens a lot at work, which is, like, kind of alarming to me, like, why are we
Mhm.
talking like, why are you making dirty jokes at work? But,
That's weird.
like, they'll make a joke, and then I'm just sitting there and, like, I'm, like, waiting for them to, like, do the punchline, and the punchline's already done,
Yeah.
and it just goes, like, right over my head, and it's, like, overtly sexual stuff, and I'm like, "What? What are
Why?
y'all talking about?"
Why?
Nobody has a life where like it's so frustrating
Yeah.
sometimes the things that people do when they don't separate like their work life and their personal life. I think is kind of what's going on.
'Cause sometimes it can be
It's
nice to like get to know your coworkers and kind of
yeah.
be a part of their life sometimes, but other times leave me alone.
Like we're not all personal
Yeah.
friends, you
Like we're
know?
still
Like
coworkers.
there's still like a level of like detachment
Yeah.
to where like I don't need to know what you and your husband did last week or something, you know? Like I if I ask you a question, that's one thing, but like I don't need to know every detail of your personal life right off the bat.
I think with
Um,
where I work, it's a little bit different
mhm,
just because it's like a religious
very,
organization, nonprofit, so it's a bit
very
smaller.
faith-based. Yeah.
Faith-based. So it's a little bit different, and we are all kind of involved with each other's lives, not to an extreme degree, but like we still like keep up with each other and everything, you know?
Right, yeah. And like if you're like consensually sharing that information, like that's one thing.
Yeah.
I don't know. I maybe I'm also just like bitter and not as compassionate as I thought I was, but What was I gonna say? I don't know. Something that I've been struggling with is like separating or like realizing that what happens at work has absolutely no bearing on my life outside of work.
Yeah.
And like I still like no matter what happens, no matter who does what, no matter like how somebody does something that rubs me the wrong way, I still get to go home and cuddle my cats
Yeah.
and like be okay.
Work
Like I don't
stays
have
at
to
work.
sit and stew on it. It doesn't affect me. It doesn't change who I am as a person.
Work stays at work, essentially.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think that's just like a really good thing to live
Mm.
by for the most part.
Yeah. And it's something that I really struggled with my first big girl job because when I worked in college, like it was very much like I was either the lines were very blurred because I would be taking full loads of credit hours, working 2 or 3 jobs,
Mhm.
TAing until like 6 o'clock at night,
Yeah.
and then doing ensembles and stuff until I went to sleep, essentially.
Yeah, like, you're in
Like,
college, your
I
job
didn't have a personal life.
like, your job and your school life, like, those are just almost one and the same.
Yeah,
Like, you don't really get a social life as much after a certain
yeah.
point in college.
Like, you go to class with your friends, work with your friends, go to band with your friends, eat with your friends, live with your friends.
Yeah.
You just share everything.
Yeah. If you're dedicated to college.
Yeah,
Is
if you're out partying,
yeah, then
it's still yeah, it's a little
you
different.
do
You do have a
you.
social life.
Yeah.
You do you. Um,
It's not
be
the kinda life
careful,
I want, but
right? Yeah, and, like, be careful. Take care of yourself. Take care of your fellow partiers.
yeah.
It's just a different situation.
Yeah. It is really weird just how much different college and work life are like, they're
Yeah,
so different.
they're so different. I'm still not used to, like, going home and not having to do homework or not
Mhm.
having to do homework over the weekend or freak out
Yeah.
about writing a 10-page paper or something.
Mhm. Yeah, like, on
Like
Fridays, like, I get home and it's just like, I just have the weekend.
yeah,
I used to not be able to do that
yeah.
because we had, like, football games we had to go to for marching band or even,
Then we'd
like,
have,
basketball
like,
games for
concert.
pep band, concerts,
Yeah.
and, like, homework, and it was crazy busy. Like, I'm less
Mhm.
busy now than I was in college.
Yeah, I literally the same thing. And some background for people who are listening may not know, Logan and I both played trumpet at Olivet in the Marching Tigers. Doot doot. We, as a part of the scholarship for marching band, we had to play in one of two concert bands in the spring.
Mhm.
And there were other ensembles we could do, like basketball band was kind of optional, but like mandatory. We were begging people to show up. Um, I became a field commander or drum major in my last 2 years of band. So, like, I still play trumpet in, like, jazz band and orchestra and some other
Pep
groups.
band.
I loved pep band, so much fun. I always picked playing trumpet over
Mhm.
conducting in pep band because it was just so much fun. I
Pep
could
band was
not.
so much fun.
Pep band was so much fun.
Like, every
I
once in a while
I miss it so
ugh,
much.
every once in a while, I'll just hear, like, a song we played in pep band, I'm like,
Oh, the memories,
"I like that
the
song, it's so
memes.
much fun to play," or,
Yeah.
"I hate that song, don't make me play
Oh
it."
my god. I have one video of me and Emily Grisham. Emily, if you're listening, I love you. Um, and Em was the trumpet section leader our senior year.
Mhm.
Um, if it wasn't for M, I would not have survived as a drum major. Like
Yeah.
those were tough 2 years that I really leaned on M a lot, and I'm
Mhm.
really grateful for what they've done for me. But anyway, I digress.
Those were a rough few years,
Those are tough.
just in general.
Just in general, it were just your last 2 years of college are gonna suck no
Yeah,
matter
it
what
was fun.
happens to you. Yeah, have fun, guys. College is go to college. It's fun. It's worth it.
Yeah. You
Um,
do learn a lot about yourself in college,
you do.
so
Um,
there's
and
that.
I have a video of Em and I literally like they were playing Watermelon Sugar by Harry Styles on the
Mhm.
speakers, and we started playing it by rote. Were you there for that, Logan?
I think so.
Like we were just
Maybe.
playing it by ear. That was so funny. And then there's a video of us doing the Koopa trend.
Yep.
Um, that was just funny. It was just it. It was so
Yeah.
much fun. All that and like Baccalaureate, the times that I got to play in
Oh,
it, where I loved Baccalaureate. It's beautiful.
I never played in that.
Like it's just it's an insane service. It's crazy.
Yeah. I did
Um,
go to it, though. when I
Yeah.
graduated.
When it was for you, yeah. It's just a beautiful thing. I don't know. Well, all of it does well. It does really well. I will say, like, Sound of the Season is
Yes.
always incredible, always so moving. But I know every school has its highs and its lows. You just have
Every
to,
squirrel's just a little quirky, you know?
yeah, just a little quirky. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. There's so much potential for Chapel, then they're just letting it
There were
suck.
some, honestly, quite a few that were pretty good.
Yes,
And then
I
you
think.
get some that are just really awkward.
Yeah,
And it's
I
like,
think spring
"Oh."
22 was the best of my 4
Yes,
years. Yeah,
that was a good semester.
that was a good semester. It was Chaplain Holcomb's last semester.
I mean, we did also get Ben Zobrist in chapel.
I think I skipped that. Or no, wait, no, I didn't skip, I just wasn't at school. That was when I was not there.
Yeah,
Yeah, when I was home half the semester, but still kept
yeah,
up in my classes. That was crazy. I should have just taken it off,
yeah,
but water under the bridge. Who
yep,
cares? No harm, no foul. Still graduated, but,
yep.
um do not wanna talk about that this episode, though.
Not this episode.
Really, not this episode, cannot.
No,
Not yet.
trauma in a later episode.
Yes. Oh, boy.
More personal trauma when we get more comfortable telling people
Mhm.
the names.
And we have, like, a more a supportive audience, but, like, when we've been out here for a while, we have,
Yeah.
like, a I feel like we'll have a tribe
Mhm. We'll get more
we can lean
confident and
on.
whatnot.
Yeah. We can't come out guns blazing
No.
the first couple episodes. We gotta be chill. We gotta invite people in, be welcoming.
I mean, this episode's gonna be pretty good, so
Yeah, we're on fire. So yeah, weekly life tip. Do you have a weekly life tip, Logan? Or what's something that's been has anything been more apparent to you this week than past weeks?
I think rhythms have. Just, like,
Hmm,
having a rhythm for your
like
day,
a routine?
yeah, like a routine, or just something that not necessarily keeps you sane, but just something that, like, you do habitually and
And it like
just
keeps you
something you
grounded
do
too.
and
Yeah.
yeah. It does help a lot with your mental state.
Mhm.
Yeah.
No, I totally agree with that. And like,
Like, for me,
um,
with the new year, I'm starting at work, we're doing, like, a little exercise every day, like 10 push-ups every day.
that's awesome.
Yeah. So we can try to,
Oh,
like, be a little
that's
bit healthier and have some sort of,
so
like, rhythm to our day, you know?
Yeah. No, that's so great. It's so crazy that you mentioned that because I was taking my lunch in like our kitchen at work and they have a little paper up that says like how like what like walking distance the
Mhm.
health department is from like other things. And like 15 laps around the inner loop of the health department is a mile.
Yeah.
So I've been thinking like, oh, we should do like weekly or like daily miles or something because I don't think it would take that long to walk 15 laps around
No.
our little thing.
Like, a mile isn't even that long.
It's not really that long.
Like, it's
No.
5,280 feet, but, like,
Yeah.
not that many feet, you know?
Like ask me to run it. It's not going to be pretty, but I can
Yeah.
probably run a mile. And it's going to suck, but
Like, I can
like
run it. I don't want
I
to.
can. I don't want to. I'm not a runner and don't like running. And like that's something that like being more active is something that I have thought a lot about, and especially
Mhm.
like being watching pups for a couple days, I couldn't really do that much, which is
Yeah.
like totally fine. I'm not like I am not upset about how I spent even like the holiday season. But I need some more movement in my life because
Same.
I feel very stagnant.
Yeah.
Um like even at work, I'm like I cannot be in this cubicle. I know this
Mhm.
is my space, but I have to get up, I have to move.
Yeah. Like, my entire day for the most part on, like, a normal day is, like, I wake up, go to work, sit in my desk, do video editing, and then come home, sit on my couch, watch YouTube, play video games, go to bed.
Mhm.
Like, that's just kind of a normal day, but, like, I don't want that to be every day, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, gotta throw some variety while still having a rhythm
Yeah. Like,
that's, like, predictable.
it's fine doing that, like, every few days or something like
Yeah.
that, but, like, it doesn't hurt to be active.
No. No, absolutely not. And then, there's comfort in, like, knowing
Mhm.
that you're in control of your time, you can predict what's gonna happen to it.
Yeah.
And, like, obviously, like, unforeseen things could happen at any point, but I don't know, like, dwelling on that and having anxiety over it is something that I notice myself doing. Like, every time I'm in my car, I'm like, "Oh, I'm gonna" like, I can see, like, an accident happening in my mind,
Mhm.
and I need to stop doing that because
Yeah.
I'm not gonna get in a car accident on a normal days. It's not gonna happen every time I get in my car,
Yeah.
but anxiety is a whole other issue, so I'm
Yeah, but
not,
it's like the
that professional.
rhythm and whatnot,
Mm,
routines. If you break your routine or rhythm, you can't let that completely break your
preach.
day because then you're just gonna have a
Oh,
really
that's
crummy
so good.
day.
Yeah. No day is wasted. You do not
Mhm.
if you're in bed until 3, that's not a wasted day.
Yeah. Well, as long as you don't have work,
That's true.
then that
Yeah.
might be a little wasted because you're not getting
If you ha
paid.
if you have to go to work, make sure you go
Yeah.
to work,
Yeah.
but, like, if you're taking time to rest your body and you just need to sleep,
Yeah. Like, if you're in college and you miss, like, 1 class because you overslept,
uh,
that's fine.
yeah.
It's not gonna be the end of the world. You'll have to catch
No.
back up, but
Yep.
your body needed the rest,
Sure.
so let it rest.
That being said, be careful how many classes you miss because that is a
Yeah.
slippery slope.
That is a very slippery slope.
That and when you have God, I took, a criminal justice class my senior year right, like, last spring, and it was at 8 AM, and I was like, "Okay, I'll totally I'll be fine." I went to, like, maybe 1 class a week, and the prof just, like I don't know what his deal was. He was like, he loved I got away with everything.
Mhm.
He didn't care, he didn't mark me absent or anything, but that's do as I say, not as I do. Like, please take care because it did, like, start to like, the guilt of missing classes did start to kinda take a little bit of a toll,
Yeah.
so I was like, I don't know.
And for me, like, I was someone that, like, never skipped classes, so I think there might have been a time or 2, like, where I did end up skipping just because like, I needed the rest or I was working on something else.
Yeah, that's a
But
big thing is priorities your
that can
time.
take a mental toll as well.
Yeah, we should do an episode about how we survived college.
Yeah. Maybe episode 3.
Yeah, or having a little, like, speaking to college kids.
Yeah, I think we should do that for episode 3, and then 4, we can do more trauma. We'll
Ooh,
do a back and
oh,
forth.
who has the worst trauma?
Yeah.
I'm kidding. Never compare your trauma.
No, it's both of us.
It's both of us against the world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, should we move on to our next segment?
Sure. Yeah.
Our favorite moments from 2023.
Oh my god, favorite moments of 2023
Yeah.
are so okay, when you say favorite moments, are you talking about, just, like, anything, like, personal things, like, pop culture things?
More like pop culture, I think.
Real. Trying to think. I
Maybe
need to
just,
go
like,
pop culture
your
events.
favorite weird thing that happened.
Okay, let me see. I think okay, listen, I did not I think I could probably start with, like, what I think, in my opinion, is the most overrated thing of 2023, and I just this probably does not make this means I'm not a feminist, I'm sorry, I just don't get that friggin' Barbieheimer, I don't know what happened to America this summer. Like, it just had everybody in a chokehold,
That was weird.
and, it probably is a very competent movie.
Yeah,
Both
I
of them
saw I
probably.
saw both.
Very competent.
They're both very good. Yeah.
Like, I just, like, do not I just do not get the hype, like, I feel like I don't know, and I would have to watch this to really, like, formulate a valid opinion about it, but I feel like Barbie is will just kind of go down as one of those, like, performative activism movies that is just contributing to the things that it's trying to make satire.
Yeah.
I could be very wrong, but that's just
It is
outside
very
looking in.
it's very divisive,
Yeah.
but I enjoyed it, so
Yeah, and I feel like it's a good movie, but it just won't be the big social issue that or social solution that they
it's
hope it'll be.
definitely one of the biggest movies of the year,
Yeah.
but I don't know if it'll actually have as much of a cultural impact as people think it will.
Preach. That's exactly what I was trying to say. There you go. That's awesome.
Because honestly, I don't know how much Oppenheimer did for Barbie, them both releasing on the same day, you know?
Yeah. I don't think it hurt it at all.
No, it definitely didn't.
And I think they probably both helped each other.
Yeah,
Like, I feel like people are probably more inclined to go out and see Barbie
and Oppenheimer the same
than
day.
yeah.
I did that.
Or, like, they're out to go see Barbie, then they're like, "Oh, well, let's see this." other movie too, because I feel like I have not seen any movies, but I feel like Oppenheimer would be really similar to, like, Dunkirk.
Not exactly, honestly.
Really?
Yeah. It's very good.
Okay.
It does have
Is Dunkirk not good?
Kirk is good. But Oppenheimer does have a couple really awkward scenes,
Okay.
mainly
Like
one that I still remember.
like, like, trigger warning awkward or just, like,
Sex.
odd?
Yeah.
Ew.
But the movie is still very good.
Yeah. Yeah, it probably has a lot of merit
Mm,
that I just don't know because I just haven't seen it.
yeah. But I did think that um the sex scenes in it were more important than they are in other movies that have them.
Okay, preach. They actually served, like, a purpose for the plot.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because part of it is going over the trials that Oppenheimer had to face. And part of those trials included how he essentially had an affair with his wife with this communist gal played by Florence Pugh.
Oh, Florence Pugh, love her.
So there's one scene where they're doing it in like this little trial room, and Oppenheimer's wife is just right behind them.
Oh my god.
It's really awkward, but it still serves a purpose.
Yeah.
So there's that. Still not a fan of that part.
No. I mean,
Like, I think they could have done it a little bit differently, but the way they did do it was fairly impactful.
okay, interesting.
And
Huh.
the way that they showed like the first nuclear bomb test, that was impactful
Wow.
because you see the impressive explosion, but it's completely silent
Well,
for
I
probably
that's
like a
probably, like,
good 30
strange.
seconds to a minute,
Oh my
and then
gosh.
you hear it, but not just hear it, you feel it.
Oh my gosh.
One of the best experiences in a theater.
That's probably so shaking. Like, it just rattles you to your core, and then, like, you realize that, like, people
And then we used 2 of them,
yeah,
like,
like,
on
we
innocent
used
people,
2 of those on live people.
and you can kind of see where Oppenheimer was coming from when he was starting to say, like, "Hey, we shouldn't use these are
Yeah,
bad," after
yeah.
he created them.
Man, I wonder how much guilt he lived like, honest to God, I wonder,
Yeah.
like, how much he had to deal with.
Yeah, they go over a lot of that in the movie. Like, yeah,
Scary.
yeah, like, President Truman in the movie, he talks to
Mhm.
Oppenheimer, and he's like, "The blood's not on your hands, it's on mine." But Oppenheimer,
Ooh,
he's just kind of like, "But there's still blood."
yeah. Like, it doesn't matter who's to blame, like, there's still blood.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then all the performances in that movie were phenomenal.
Yeah.
Robert Downey Jr., he did a really good job in that.
I didn't know she was in it.
Mhm.
Matt Damon, didn't know he was in it.
Yep, he's in it.
That's crazy.
Yeah, there's a lot of pretty well-known people in it.
Yeah.
I don't think Oppenheimer was my most favorite weird pop culture thing.
Okay, what was yours? What was yours?
I think that's probably gotta go to the submarine, the Titanic submarine.
I forgot that happened.
Yeah,
Oh my gosh, that was
like,
crazy.
it was just a solid, like, 2 weeks.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Like, 1, these guys that went on it, which I really do feel bad for the families and for them kind of,
Yeah.
but they did kind of go on a really, really poorly made submarine to go see the Titanic, which is very deep underwater. So it was kind of bound to happen at some point with how often they were also doing these expeditions. Just so happened that they happened to be
Yeah.
billionaires.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like it's like, I don't know. It's hard for me to have sympathy
Yeah.
for people who do things like that
Yeah.
because
Oh, you get to go
I
see
don't
the
know.
Titanic while I'm struggling to pay for food.
Yeah. They with how much that costs, they could have alleviated so many social issues
Yeah.
and be alive, and like why would it not be more rewarding than going to see the Titanic? And
Like, yeah,
like
it's cool, but, like, just let it rest.
yeah, like that's the Titanic is a mass grave site.
Like, that's kind
And
of
I
the
feel this
point of James
yeah.
Cameron's movie.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, like, there was the whole thing with, like, the news trying to be like, "They're still alive. They've got this much air left. They definitely haven't killed each
Yeah.
other by now, if they were
Yeah.
alive." But it's like, everyone knew that, like, the moment that they lost contact, they were dead.
Yeah.
Everyone knew that.
Yeah.
And
Because
then
that's the
the military at one point, after a little bit, they're just like, "Oh, yeah, we did kind of hear, like, this weird pop around that they lost contact. It's probably nothing though.
That's just, like, so sickening to me, like
Yeah. And then they did manage to recover the wreckage. And it was like, oh yeah, it kind of had a critical malfunction, kind of imploded
yeah.
because it was made of carbon fiber, which is a very strong material, but the ocean is stronger.
Yeah. The ocean is stronger.
Gravity.
Sorry, I'm, like, reading through, like, Cosmopolitan's list of 20 top 50 2023 moments,
Oh,
and, like, I didn't know that the which Jenner Kylie Jenner and Timothy Chalamet were dating.
yeah.
I didn't know that. Trying to nothing is even, like, surprising me. I'm just like, "Whatever." Like,
Yeah.
I have just found out that I care so much less about celebrities now than I did, like, 10 years ago.
Yeah. Like, I really don't care about a lot of celebrities.
Harry Styles shaved his head? Oh,
Yeah.
man, oh, man. No, he still looks good, so whatever. I'm dating a bald man. Who am I to talk? Yeah, the Titanic thing, that was I remember, like, all the TikToks, that was hilarious.
Yeah.
And all of these, I'm just like, "Who cares? It's just celebrity drama."
Yeah.
Where do you find a list of events like the Titanic and not, like, the celebrity drama?
Yeah. Like, oh, Taylor Swift did her Eras tour. Like, yeah.
Yeah, that's, like, every 2023 list. Like, yeah, I know she did her Eras tour. I was trying to buy tickets in a freaking ecclesiology class, and I could not.
Yeah. But where are the weird things?
That's crazy. Trying to think, did this movie release in 2023 or it's 2022? Let me Google it, make sure. Yeah, oh my god, okay. Okay, this is probably my favorite movie that got released in 2023. Bet you can't guess what franchise it is. But
Alright.
Lupin the Third versus Cat's Eye was released in January 2023. And it was amazing. So good. So, like, I'm just gonna do the quick rundown. Lupin the Third is an anime manga series that follows a gentleman thief and his gang, and literally it's like a over 50 plus year long franchise. There's so many movies, so many anime series. So good. Such a good it's like an iceberg too. Like once you discover one thing, it's just like you're done. It's crazy. And then Cat's Eye is an anime from like the 80s that hasn't really had much just not a ton of interaction since it was released in the 80s. And it's three sisters who are cat burglars, and like they're so cute because like they call themselves the cats, and they're little like they have playing cards. They're like ninja stars, but like the back is like a little cat. So cute. So anyway, in Lupin the Third versus Cat's Eye, Lupin is trying to steal a series of paintings that were actually painted by the Cat's Eye girl's father, and each one of the paintings is one of the girls. So they wants to get it back because it's their father's, but
Yeah.
there's also some like secret Nazi subplot that of course there is in every freaking Lupin movie. You cannot watch
Yeah.
a Lupin movie without a Nazi reference, and I'm like, please, can we please stop? Like, I just want to watch Lupin the Third. But yeah, it's a super good movie.
Yeah.
In October 2023, they dropped like the fourth live action movie and the Lupin the Third franchise that follows Jigen Daisuke, who is Lupin's gunslinger.
Mm.
That movie was I did not enjoy it as much as I thought I would.
Yeah.
I don't want to say it was a disappointment. I probably need to rewatch it, but I just like some of the casting choices. I just didn't like. It was awkward for me to watch. The dialogue was weird. Like, and that's probably more to blame on like translations and like
Yeah.
the actual film quality. And I feel like I should give it another watch.
Yeah.
And because like he's my favorite character. I was so hyped for this movie,
Yeah. Maybe
and
like,
then I watched it, and I was like, "What the hell is this?"
maybe watch it like subbed or something.
Yeah, they only have the sub, and the actor who plays Jigen was like that's like his third time in that role in like different various live actions. So like, and there's a really cute like callback to them at the end of the movie where like he's getting in, like he Jigen has his whole adventure on his own, and then like the yellow Fiat comes like up behind him and like honks its horn, and he just hops in the Fiat and he's on his way with Lupin, and it's awesome. Um, but the movie was just a little odd. But
Yeah.
those were both released in 2023.
I just found a list of stuff from 2023. I'm gonna send that to you.
Okay, yes, please. Oh, not Yahoo. Oh my god. Okay, here we go. Oh yeah, I remember that when yeah,
Aaron
Rodgers
Rodgers
injury on
tore his
his first jet
Achilles
flight. That's freaking hilarious.
on the first drive of
Oh my
being
god.
on a new team.
Oh my god, that's hilarious.
He came out
When
with the whole American flag. It was on September 11th.
oh my god.
So,
Like, honestly, when things like that happen to people who are in very high places of power, I'm kinda just like,
and also,
"This is poetic justice."
I don't think he's the greatest of people either.
No.
He's a little,
And I think America has this whole narrative about athletes too, where they're like,
yeah.
"Oh, the ultimate come from nothing success story. If they can do it, you can do it."
No, I can't.
Kind of a thing. They are not representative of like the low socioeconomic typical families. You know what I mean? Like
Like,
they're not
maybe
your
they
role
were.
models. They don't care about you. It's
Yeah,
like they care about throwing a ball across the field and making millions of dollars a week.
like, maybe they were at one point
Mhm.
poor, down on their luck or something, but they're
Yeah.
good at sports. But, like, now, there's a disconnect.
Yeah. Same thing with country singers.
Yeah.
They do not identify with rural America at all.
They don't. They
They do
really
not.
don't. Like, you cannot be from Nashville and be like, "Oh, I really, really understand country." Like, yeah, you're in the country capital, but you're still in Nashville. You're not in the real country,
Yeah. Like you're not
except
on
for Dolly
like
Parton.
Dolly Parton's a queen. She can do no wrong.
Yep.
Cause she is talking the talk and walking the walk. She's doing her thing. She has a billion charities.
Yeah.
Like
Like, she understands.
she understands. She knows. She's doing something that actually help. Like I don't see Jason Aldean doing anything to actually help.
No.
Will I still listen to Big Green Tractor? Absolutely. But that means I'm also not a good person. So I can admit when I am in the wrong.
There was the Chinese spy balloons
I
in
like
January
that
last year.
was they're not gonna discover that much in Alaska.
No. Oh, there was all the Bud Light stuff.
Which was, like, so crazy because I was like, after all that happened, like, just, like, a local festival
Mhm.
thing, and everybody was drinking Bud Light. The freaking beer garden was sponsored by Bud Light, you know? Like, get upset about things that actually matter and stop being upset at the wrong people.
Yeah. But I think Bud Light should have known their target audience.
Yeah, I think they kinda did that on purpose.
Like, they were trying to
I
bring
think
in a new audience, but
Mhm.
completely alienated their actual audience.
Yeah. Like, they're pre-exist 'cause, like, honestly, like, they're
That
they're
that
not
target
they're not going to
demographic.
grow
Yeah.
they're not gonna grow that demographic. It's Bud Light,
Yeah.
you know? And then it kind of, like, begs the question, like, when corporations are advertising, are they, like, intentionally, like, baiting audiences,
Yeah.
you know? Which is it sucks to talk about, but like, it happens. Like, we see it every year,
Yeah.
and then, like, inclusivity is not a thing anymore after June.
And there was all the weird stuff with Congress and the Senate.
Yeah, she's
They were
freaking
getting wild this year.
the Congress people, listen. They need to have fun too, okay?
Like,
Listen. Oh my god. Like, you're gonna really vape in front of a pregnant woman?
are
Like,
you
come
really
on.
gonna film gay porn in the Senate? Like, bro.
That's so funny. I literally
Like, that
we need congressional pay raises, okay? If these men are going on OnlyFans, like, come on. We need to treat them better than that. I'm joking. Congress needs we need more checks and balances,
Yeah.
honestly. Holy crap, the smoke. It's another summer thing. That was crazy.
Yeah. Taylor Swift.
Girl. I
Oh,
get picked on so much for being a Swiftie, but like I don't care. Let me enjoy my Taylor.
like, she has good music.
She does.
Some of the newer fans,
Are crazy.
they were a little crazy. And kinda
Honestly,
crazy.
fandoms in general, I just do not enjoy being a part of anymore.
Yeah. It just gets too extreme.
No. Like I know I've talked about it before, but like with like with One Direction in 2012, like I was a part
Yeah.
of that. It was crazy. My internet access needed to be monitored, but like that behavior is happening now with like Taylor Swift and Harry Styles and
Yeah.
even like Ghost. It's crazy.
Yeah.
And like
just
you would not
enjoy
think
it.
it would happen with Ghost. So just enjoy it casually.
Yeah.
Don't be weird. Don't make me feel weird.
Yeah.
And then like headcanons are important. coping mechanisms are important. Head cannons serve as a coping mechanism. I get it. I get it.
But, like, just
But
keep it
like,
to yourself.
yeah, and it's just it's so aggressive, and people get petty about it,
Yep.
and especially like self shippers. And
Yeah, that's
there's just I logged on to Tumblr for the first time in a couple of years this summer, and everything is just so different.
yeah.
Like all the terms, like I didn't know what pro shipping was for the longest time.
I don't know what
Um,
that is.
it's short for like a problematic ship. So like a
Why?
problematic age difference, things like that.
Why?
Why would people ship them, or why is it
Why is that a thing?
why I have no idea. Like
Like, we get it. You've got trauma some other way,
like
play therapy.
and like I ship Naru and freaking Death Right from Sailor Moon, and like that's like the OG pro ship.
Yeah,
Because like now I don't know if you've seen Sailor Moon, but Naru is like a middle school girl and Nephrite is like some demon.
yeah.
Like it's awesome. I love it. And like age does not exist in Sailor Moon. They're not 14. You cannot tell me they're 14.
No.
Age does not exist in 90s anime. Anyway, oh my god, have you freaking
Shinji, no.
Shinji, no, do not let Misato kiss you in the elevator.
Shinji, don't go in the hospital room.
Oh my god. We should do a whole episode on it.
There's,
We
like,
really
the
have to
newer
like spoiler.
yeah, there's, like,
Yeah,
the animes of
I do want to see Thrice Upon Time. Yeah,
yeah, need to watch those. The original,
I like
which
the
is so
originals.
good. It's so
The originals, it was so good, but it scared me out. Like I was like
yeah,
the series I did okay with. The movie was just
that
like
was that was a bit much,
it was so much.
but it was so good.
It was really good. Like I had to like take a break in the middle of the
Yeah.
movie. I was like, I cannot. I have to decompress.
Like, after it, I was just like, "What? What?
What did I just see? Like
Congratulations."
I still don't really understand the ending, but I need to watch it again. But it's scary.
Yep.
Cyberpunk Edge Runners
I love Cyberpunk.
was that 23 or 22? It was 22.
21?
22. Am I looking at the right one? Yeah, no, it's 22.
Yeah.
Oh no, but I watched it. I watched it in 2023. That's why I thought it was.
I've seen it twice now. It's so good.
Oh, it's so good. What else happened in 23?
There was all the bugs. There was, like,
Yeah, weird.
the spotted lanternflies in, like, New York and whatnot.
That's crazy.
France had, like, a huge bed bug infestation. Like, they were on the trains and whatnot. It was insane. Then there was New York becoming Blade Runner,
Actually, what is that?
the Canadian wildfires.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. That was nuts.
Yeah, it's just orange. But that was insane.
That was freaking nuts. Yeah, I know what happened in 2023. We graduated college.
Yeah.
Yay! We did it! We did it, Joe! We did it!
We did it, Joe.
We did it!
Which is their circle. Peggy Jones. A snake fell out of the sky and under her arm. Then a hawk swooped in and attacked it. What?
That's crazy.
Okay, Yahoo News.
Is that weird? Yeah, the weird true story. Whatever. You know what's a weird true story? Balloon Boy. No, I'm kidding.
And this year's also off to a great start.
Oh my god. Like I don't really know what. Okay, so the earthquakes in Japan.
Yeah.
And then something happened in Manhattan, right?
I don't remember anything in Manhattan,
Okay.
but I do remember seeing that apparently because of the earthquakes, there was a plane that exploded in the air in Japan, which doesn't make a lot of sense. Like, the plane just exploded because of the
Oh my
earthquakes.
gosh. What? No way.
Like, I don't know what happened there.
That's crazy.
But the crazier thing is that apparently there were these, like, doomsday fish that they only come up, like, close to the surface when there's about to be, like, some big natural disaster in the area in the future, like, near future, like, about 6 months. They appeared 6 months before those earthquakes.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah.
I'm like looking through Apple News to see what's trending right now.
Epstein, all that stuff with
Yes.
him that's going on again. He definitely did not kill himself.
No, he didn't.
And
That's
travel logs and whatnot are going to be
Really?
released soon, apparently.
I just don't know what's the gain anymore. I don't know.
Justice?
Yeah. Yeah, then that's
Vengeance?
yeah, revenge. Is revenge justice?
I don't know. Is it
What is justice?
Batman?
Uh, Did somebody just die very recently?
There were a couple actors that died later in 2023 that were pretty well liked.
I don't know, like, so 20 late 2023, 2024 kind of just runs together.
Yeah.
I think it's interesting how, like, in the other 2023 articles I was looking at, um, like, January 23's big thing was, like, the nepo baby,
Yeah.
and now it's, like, circulating around again. Like, that's
Probably because people are remembering that
yeah, because our brains are on, like, yearly cycles, I guess.
because nothing's been the same since 2020.
True.
I wonder why.
I know what's going on.
Another larger thing that I think is kind of going on right now is
Yeah.
children in schools. They're not doing very well. Like the teachers are really struggling with the young
Yeah.
kids.
Yeah. Oh, I was watching a video essay about that a couple months ago, like about teacher turnover and teachers leaving
Yeah.
the force because they just cannot deal with the kids.
Yeah.
And like,
Like it's almost like what
like,
happens if you don't parent your kids.
yeah, because kids need socialization, yes, but they don't just get socialization from kids at school. They get it from you. They get it from the parents. They don't
They
get it from the
shouldn't get
internet.
it from the internet.
No,
We've tried to train AIs on the
Mm.
internet and that has ended very poorly.
it's not like it's just not how our brains work.
And like
Um,
they're so hooked to the iPads and the internet. Like when you try to take them out of that, try to get them to play with toys and whatnot, they're bored. They don't have
yeah.
like an imagination.
Because, like, all the stimulus is coming from the outside, it's not coming from the inside of their
Mhm.
minds.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. It's sad because we're, like, robbing an entire generation, and
Mhm.
then it's like, I wanna yell at people my age who are having kids, and I'm like, "Guys, like, you're not doing your kids justice." You know? Like, you created this whole being, they're a part of you. Like, they are literally made out of the same tissue that you are, and you grew them, like, why are you not trying to support them and parent them?
I think
I don't know. I
some
have
of
this
it,
huge thing about, like, my parenting complex is, like,
yeah.
I know whenever I have kids, they're going to, like, be crazy because I'm just gonna be up their ass about everything, but I'm
Mhm.
like, I literally, like, would do anything to protect my kids.
Yeah.
Literally anything.
Mhm.
And, like, I will like, I'm not just trying to be self-sacrificial to, like, be gratifying to myself, but to be gratifying to, like,
Yeah.
to my literal freaking offspring that are not choosing to be born, but I want them to be born. All that being said, I am not pregnant, everybody. Just like this normally.
I think
Whenever a young person talks about kids, they're like, "Oh, you're pregnant." Like, no. No, 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 no.
I think some of the problems with like Gen Alpha right now is the parents. I think it stems from the parents' parents, even
Yeah.
because
And, like, untreated generational trauma.
millennials are the parents of Gen Alpha, but who are the parents of millennials? Boomers.
Is
And I
there
think,
one between boomers and, like, Gen X or whatever?
yeah, there is a difference between them.
I feel like Gen X can either, like I know like, my boyfriend's family,
Mhm.
his parents are Gen Xers, and they
Is
did a
more,
really good job.
yeah, Gen X is more of the parents of like Gen Z.
I hear you. So they kinda like every other kind of a
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
Yeah.
Um, but I think that millennials, they kind of felt like their parents were a little bit hard on them, especially after boomers blaming millennials for a lot of things
Yeah, it's like a
in the
defense
media and whatnot.
mechanism. Yeah.
So I think that millennials are kind of countering that by being too loose on their kids. They're giving them free reign on the household. They're giving them free reign on iPads and the internet.
Because they have something to prove to
Yeah,
their parents.
that's not-
Yeah.
and they want their kids to have freedom because they felt like they didn't have that when they were a kid.
Yeah. I Mhm. I get it, but you need to have an eye on your kids.
Mhm.
You need to protect them still.
Yeah, like your job is to parent them, and a parent is a teacher, a guide, and someone that is with you for your life.
Mm.
But when you replace the parent with the teacher or the iPad, then the kid loses that parent still. It's not
Yeah.
being fully replaced.
No. It's just a different stimulus, but, like, it's empty, it's not gonna return any affection.
Yeah. Like a lot of people know like the terms mommy and daddy issues. Where do you think that starts at?
You're yeah.
Like the
Like, "Hi, I
mother or the
wonder."
father is absent and then they try to look for that in something else, or the parent is too
Yeah.
overbearing on them, you know?
Yeah. And it's just overcompensation for a different
Mhm.
thing. Like every extreme reaction is just it's an overreaction.
And there's people that are saying, like, "Oh, you guys can't talk to us on how to parent our children. You guys don't have kids. Like, we don't have
No,
to
like
see what is
we
happening."
see you. We see you.
Yeah.
Like we don't have kids, we're not dumb. Like we weren't born yesterday.
Yeah.
And like we
Like,
went through being parented too.
yeah, we're still adults.
Yeah.
It's almost like how the single friend gives, like, the best relationship advice.
Mm. Yeah.
It's kind of like that, where someone on the outside can see in and understand things more.
Yeah.
'Cause
It's
they're not
like the
blind to it.
outsider's perspective
Mhm.
is more um
It's more valuable,
yeah.
more
The outside
insightful.
perspective is more informed by empathy than it is by like any other agenda.
Mhm.
Because like you don't have a stake in the race yet.
Yeah.
You know, like you don't have kids, so you can objectively observe others and like
Mhm.
identify with the parent and identify with the kid and see where they're both coming from. And
Yeah.
like that being said, it's not anyone's responsibility to mediate between a parent and their child,
Yeah.
except those two, you know? Like when you're dealing with your adult kids, it's no one else's job to mediate besides yours, you know?
Like, I can't parent your child,
No.
but I can point out things that I think that you might be able to do better.
Yeah, totally agree.
Like, I'm not trying to change your parenting ways or
Not
diminish
trying to
your skills
replace
as a parent.
you,
Like, I'm just
not
trying to
trying
help
to
you.
out mhm.
Just kind of trying to say, like, "Hey, I think you can do this better if you do it this way instead of this way that you are doing it."
That you can be more helpful to your child when they're because, like, kids are confused.
Yeah, like, they don't know
All this
what
stuff
they're
is
doing.
happening to them that they don't know. Yeah. You and me both kids. We don't know what we're doing. You don't know what you're doing.
Yeah,
Like, you're just stomping through life.
yeah.
That's how it should be. Shouldn't have to worry about all these crazy things, but anyway, kids shouldn't be therapists for their parents.
No,
No. Get help on your own.
parents should be therapists for their kids.
Yeah. Preach. Okay, where
Wow,
are we at?
it's almost like psychology or something.
It's almost like sociology. It's almost like thinking.
Wow. It's almost like using your brain.
Oh my gosh, we have brains. What are those?
I'm gonna use my brain to think about my brain.
Very, very introspective.
But yeah, what a wild year it's been.
What a wild year. Rest in peace, Audrey Bauer.
Yeah,
Very sad about rest in peace, Sandra Day O'Connor. Very sad about that
yeah.
one.
My dad actually met her.
Really?
Yeah,
That's crazy.
yeah. He asked her a question on something, I don't remember what it was,
Like a
but
panel or something?
yeah, or something like that.
Huh.
But she said that nothing like that has happened before, so it won't happen, or something along those lines. And then that thing happened. Yeah.
That's
Crazy.
crazy. I don't know how I ended up here, but I'm currently reading an article about Japanese supercentenarians,
Are those like
which
the
are
people that live
the
like
people who
100?
live older than 110
Yeah,
years.
yeah.
That's like
Is there like one island that has like a bunch of them or something?
so. I think I know what we're talking about.
I don't think it's Woohoo Island. I think that was from the Wii Sports Resort.
Is it Sardinia, Italy?
That might be another island that has a lot of them.
Like, I think it's called blue zones. Like,
Yeah,
there's just a high population of long living people.
yeah. I guess the genetics or something like that.
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't know if
That's
I want to live that long.
yeah. I don't know. I would if my quality of life was good and if
Yeah,
my body, like, supported it, like, absolutely, but
yeah. Like if I was how I am now, like yeah,
if I was on life support,
I
like,
know.
no. I think there's, like, such a beauty in aging.
Yeah,
You see so much life, you know? Like
like you understand things more, and then you also understand things less.
yeah, because things are just changing around you when you're catching up to the old.
Yeah.
So what's this thing about Jack Black in the Minecraft movie? Was there a Minecraft movie?
Yeah,
What's that about?
there's gonna be a Minecraft movie.
What is it with movies out of
I
games?
don't know.
Like
Minecraft
movie
is not a game that really needs a movie.
there's not a story.
There's like
Like
half a story, maybe, honestly. But apparently, the rumor right now is that Jack Black is going to be playing Steve.
oh, that's
At first, the rumor was Jason Momoa,
and
which
now it
is
says
that.
Pedro Pascal.
Yeah. So I don't know what's going on with that. But
Okay,
there is a
apparently
Minecraft movie.
I'm sorry, worse. That's kind of cool.
It'll probably make a buttload of money because it's Minecraft.
Yeah.
but
Honestly, that's kinda
that doesn't
cool.
mean it'll be good.
Right. So after this needs to be like an Animal Crossing movie, then I'll be happy.
Yeah. There's
There
Animal
is an
Crossing
anime
Lego
series.
Legos for Animal.
I love Animal Crossing. I need to play it.
Yeah, I haven't played that in so long. Probably been over a year now.
Yeah.
That's like
I think the last time I played was summer. I've never been a big gamer. I just don't have the attention to sit and play a game. Okay.
but Cyberpunk 2077, that's a pretty good game.
I need to play that game. I really like. I'll get on a kick of wanting to play like Final Fantasy 14 because I love the character creation. Like I want to play Baldur's Gate just for like the character creation aspect of it.
Cyberpunk also has a pretty good character creation, and it's a fun game.
Yeah. 2077.
Yeah, you might need a pretty powerful thing to run it though,
That I do not.
like a PS5 or a Xbox One or a Series
Oh.
X or whatever.
Or a pretty swag PC that I
Yeah,
don't really have. My PC can barely run my keyboard.
yeah, but it is a pretty fun game.
Yeah. Oh, it looks really cool. The story would be awesome.
Plus, it's got Keanu Reeves. Sometimes I identify with his character a little too much.
Why?
Anti-corporation.
Oh, okay. Truth.
Yeah,
Based, Logan based moment.
corporations are not your friend.
Capitalism is not safe. It will not protect you.
It will use you and spit you out. If that means profit, it'll do so. But as long as I don't go on a suicide mission to put two nuclear thermonuclear bombs inside of the corporation's mega tower, I think I'm
Yeah,
fine. Because he did that. It was pretty cool though.
that's pretty cool.
And he did it in 2023.
Oh, 2023.
Well, I don't think we really
I
have
think,
much
yeah,
for this episode
we covered a lot.
besides figuring out how we're gonna post our content now.
Oh, that's true. So I think going live when we're posting episodes would be fun.
Yeah.
I do like that idea. If you like think I be too much, that's okay. But
So like posting an episode while we're recording an episode.
or just like going live on like Instagram or something and
Oh,
being like, "Oh boy, we're about to post this. Go listen to it."
okay. Maybe like we could do that with a bit
Yeah,
more of a following.
yeah.
Then we could do that like
Um,
while we're recording or something even.
mm. Oh yeah, that'd be fun.
Then
I'm
our
trying to think.
supporters can be a part of the podcast. Besides,
Should be awesome.
yeah.
Mm.
But how do we post is the question.
Ugh, how do we post? Obviously, something like when we drop the episode, and then maybe like I don't know. How often do you think we should post it during the week?
Yeah. Like social media and stuff.
Yeah.
Mm, that's a good question.
Yep. I'm trying to like fast delete. I'm like, how do you think we should do it?
I'm down to try to post tonight
Okay, tonight or
the
like
first episode.
post an episode tonight?
No. Like post the
No.
first episode tonight
Oh,
while we're
okay.
recording.
Okay. Okay. I hear you. So like, so do you mean like, so you mean publish the first episode?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, we can do that.
All right. So let's
Okay.
upload this
Let's upload
episode
this
one.
video. Oh my gosh, it's exciting.
Never ever done this before.
Wow, oh my gosh, we're uploading a podcast.
Share my screen.
Okay, let me pop on over. Okay, here we go.
Okay. Give your episode a name. What were we naming episode one?
Um, Let me go back to the doc. Let me see. Episodes. Nope, that's not it. Nope. We're renaming it what to talk about?
We are.
Okay,
I guess we are.
I guess we are.
We can. Unless we want to come up with something else.
Yeah, okay, let me look at it. Wait, we could, or did we say we were gonna name it the first episode eponymous?
No.
Oh no, next episode is eponymous. This one's supposed to be eponymous. We'll see. To name maybe like step one or something.
Nah.
Yeah. Um. Talk about.
Is this thing on?
Okay. Very cute.
Like that?
Yeah. I'm okay with that. That's nice.
Episode.
Episode description. Man. Episode description. Trying to look.
What did we talk about?
We talked about like the mechanics of everything. So like,
Starting a podcast within the podcast.
yeah. In this episode, Kaylee and Logan orchestrate their podcast while recording their podcast. What do? We created our podcast while what did you say? We orchestrate AKI is trying to create a podcast. They succeeded. They succeeded. Enjoy. Is that smiley face?
Yeah.
Smiley face. Yeah. Nice.
In today's episode, Kaylee and Logan orchestrate a chaotic mess trying to create a podcast within a podcast. Evidently, they somehow managed to do it. Enjoy.
Nice. It's very, what's the word? Um, it's nice because we don't take ourselves too seriously. Whatever that word is, that's nice. I like it.
Then you should probably put a link to our Insta.
Yeah.
Let me hold that up.
Oh, this is so exciting. Okay, so what should I post about it?
I don't know.
Look at our little embed. That's so cute.
Ah,
How do you like introduce a podcast?
I don't know. Yeah, that's pretty
Nice.
good.
That's pretty good. How long is it?
I think it's like
I feel like
it's
corporate
just,
America. That's good.
yeah, it's like just
corporate
internet.
America. Okay, nice, nice. Grab a snack.
Corporations, I guess.
I know. Oh my gosh.
Were there any
Okay.
other like links that we want to put to?
I don't think so yet.
Yeah.
Because we just have Instagram and then real, well, whatever, Threads, but that's just like,
That's within Instagram, so
yeah. And we don't have a Facebook or
I
anything.
don't even think we have Threads yet.
Oh, I need to put this on my phone. 'Cause I admittedly have not put the podcast Insta on my phone.
Yeah.
We can plug my fan account Instagram. We're not gonna plug my fan account Insta. At least not yet.
Then we could schedule it to publish.
Yeah.
Just publish it now at 10 o'clock at night.
Do you want to schedule to publish it like maybe Fridays so we have time to talk about like a promotion content and stuff and we have time to like type it up?
Yeah.
Or should we wait longer than Friday? We should probably pick a date to just consistently post like every week.
Yeah. Well, if we're recording, we'll be a week ahead for all of our recordings.
Yeah.
So I think Fridays would probably be good.
Good to post.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah, I think so.
Like we could do Friday morning.
I think Friday morning. I think a lot of podcasts drop at the beginning of the week, so dropping it at the end of the week will be
Like
good.
something new to listen to, like as you're bored at work on a Friday.
Yeah. Like you're waiting for the weekend.
Yeah. Or like
Listen
on
to
your
us.
commute
Well, yeah.
or something.
Uh-huh.
Let's
Wait,
do
hold on,
like
Friday.
7 a.m.
7. Yeah, I'm okay with that.
And it does not have any explicit content.
Do I swear?
I think I managed to cut it out.
Oh my gosh, amazing, Logan. Look good.
So I don't think the first episode's got anything.
Nice.
And then it's a full episode, season number 1, episode number 1.
1. Oh my gosh.
Wow, look at that. Next.
Nice. Oh, I just got chills. Q&A. That's like
Yeah. Go away. We don't have any fans yet.
like a default. Yeah, that's cute though. If we do have fans, so we can put questions like that.
That'll be for later.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
Let's make sure we read the rules. All right. So what is not allowed? Dangerous content.
What?
Don't be mean. Riz.
Don't call for the downfall of an entire government.
Oops.
Oops.
Don't be mean.
Don't say that diseases are fake. Don't sell drugs.
Don't do Epstein.
That's gonna get us demonetized.
Wait, we're making money on this?
No, we're pro bono right now.
Oh, we can't become Joe Rogan.
We can't cosplay Joe Rogan on our podcast.
What if I
Baloney.
am?
What if I am Jesus Christ?
Sensitive content, illegal content. The law is the law.
The law is still law. Your word is the law and a light upon my path. I love the law.
I think we follow the rules, at least on this episode.
Yeah. This week might be a little questionable, but
Yeah. Schedule.
oh,
That's it.
yay!
So I'm gonna copy that link because that
Okay.
should be directly for the podcast.
Yeah.
I think. I'll send that to you.
Okay, sounds good.
Let's see what it goes to. Yeah.
Peace.
Cool. Then we can just.
Thanks.
I was just gonna write up a tweet. I don't want to tweet about this yet. I don't want to tweet about this.
I need to use.
I don't want this.
I do want Piplup.
It's good.
Nice.
54 minutes.
Wow.
We can see like how many plays it gets.
Nice.
Wow. Automatically recommend latest episode. Sounds good.
Sounds nice.
I'm gonna bookmark this page. Seems
Yeah,
important.
seems like a pretty good.
Yeah. And I'll also send this link to you.
Thank you.
There you go.
Thanks.
So yeah, now we can figure out some social media to go with it.
Yeah. I think a good, like, intro post will be just posting, like, our cover
Yeah.
and be like, "Hello, this is" and then, like, a couple hours later, post something specific to episode 1,
Yeah.
whatever we think that should be.
We could like try to make a post now and have it scheduled for like tomorrow or something. And then another post that would be scheduled for
Hmm.
Friday
Yeah, we could do that.
or like right when the episode goes live.
How do I select from computer? Let me share I'll share my screen now. Do you see that?
Yeah.
Do you see my window?
Yeah.
Okay. So this is our cover, so go to next. Ooh,
Filter on
filter.
it.
Caption. Will tag us.
Yeah.
Do you want to be tagged? Yes, tag us.
Yeah.
Oh, there's my book account that I abandoned. Why did they go all the way over there?
That's weird.
I don't know. Whatever. Okay.
Or in the corner.
You're in the corner. Okay.
It would hide the wonderful art that we made
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that I spent hours painting.
in episode 1.
Okay. I'm trying to go for like
I think the
2000s movie intro.
the first 2 would be TW.
You're so right. I'm half asleep. I led two for a college podcasters. That should be plural.
And then after years we could put in parentheses like 15 minutes.
No, number 15 is APA.
Yeah.
15 minutes of meticulous planning. Meticulous.
Spontaneous.
That's gonna be spell checked. Yep.
OUS.
Yes.
And then we could put like the link to our Spotify in the bio.
Yes. I don't want to like alienate anybody. So like a podcast for everyone, produced by new adults.
Yeah.
Cool. That
We can put like the link to the bio in like when the episode goes live.
link. And do you want to do a separate post announcing episode 1
Yeah.
or do it in this one? Okay.
We'll do a separate one.
Okay. Think about it.
Well, I don't know what link it'll actually appear on it. So
Yep. Maybe just have like a link to the general page in the bio and then specific episode. Oh, that's true because that won't be up until
maybe just get rid of link in bio for now.
yeah, for now. Podcast.
Yeah.
What tags? Let me search a podcast Instagram account and see what they do.
Yeah.
Podcasters. Are we self-help?
I think we're more help self.
Help self? Care self. That would be funny if that was like our thing. We kind of like flip
Yeah.
typical like wellness stereotypes.
We actually give good advice.
Lifestyle.
Yeah.
One tag. We don't know what we're doing.
Yeah.
That's good for tags for now.
Yeah, I think so. And we can use
Okay.
that in the future.
Yeah.
WDKWWD.
Yeah, that's fun. Okay. Share?
Uh,
Not yet.
I don't know.
I don't know how to
I don't know how to
save it. Yeah. See, if I go here, will it tell me I'm gonna lose everything? I'm gonna lose everything.
Oh, we're good. Good.
I'll just copy all this in case I lose
Just
everything.
things.
See what happens. Oh, yeah. It's a little please don't discard.
Advanced setting.
I looked in that and it's hide like and view counts and then turn off commenting.
I guess
Ability.
Oh, that's alt text.
Alt text.
I guess go to share.
Here we go. What? Invalid tagged users at this media.
What?
Let me try this one. I think it's the same thing. Logan Lerman. What?
Weird.
Maybe I should share without tagging this? I don't know.
I don't know.
I hope it's I know you can tag after you post, so maybe let's see if that helps.
Yeah. Oh, it shared it.
Oh yeah, that shared it.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Oh well.
Yeah, I'll always delete it if we need to. Just how you spell my name?
Do you have like
Oh.
tagging turned off or something on your account?
No, I don't think so. I think we're wrong. Well,
I can be tagged on my account.
God.
Yeah, I can be tagged on my account.
Yeah, I just did it on my phone. We're
Okay.
good. We're tagged.
Yeah.
Nice. Oh, this is lit. Okay, cool. That's posted. That's done.
Yeah.
And then
Let's say we like schedule one for Friday.
I'm pretty sure you can schedule on the app.
Yeah. Like a post and a story or something.
Yeah. Okay, you can't schedule a post on the app.
Okay.
So come Friday, we'll figure out what to post.
Yeah.
For like each episode.
Yeah.
We can start chill out first with like maybe just like a color background or something, and
Yeah.
like the episode name of the title, something kind of chill.
Something simple.
And like visually pleasing, and then
Yeah.
we'll branch out.
Doesn't need to be fancy for the first episode.
No.
I'm gonna go ahead and like the post.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, we're gonna share the post. Oh my god, it is so crazy. Woo!
Like, comment, and subscribe.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
And I'm gonna post my B-reel because it already went off today.
I'm gonna share the image on my story and say, Logan and I are podcasters now. Parentheses. Again, and parentheses. Coolio. All right.
Woo!
Woo. Anything else on the docket for today?
I think that's pretty much it. Yeah.
All right, listeners.
All right. Our
That's
time
all
has
we
come
have.
to an end
Our time this week has come to an end, but you can always reach us
on our
on
Instagram.
Instagram at WDK Pod. We don't know what we're doing pod. Feel free to follow, message us, contact us however you want.
Reach
Please
out.
don't dox us though. But like
Please.
reach out. We love
We're
to talk.
cool.
We love friends. We're cool.
We need friends.
We need friends. And yes, excited to see where this journey takes us. That we're podcasters.
Hopefully everything actually works and posts and doesn't explode on us.
That would be amazing.
I think everything will be good. Obviously, if you're
Yeah.
listening to this episode, everything is going good.
Episode 1 will be posted by the time you listen to this one.
At least I
I'm
better have
scared,
listened to
but
episode
no.
1.
If
What are
you
you
don't
doing
listen to
listening to
episode
episode
1
2 before episode 1? Like, come on.
Which is okay. Like, we're not,
Yeah.
we're not, this isn't Twilight. You don't need to see the last episode to know what's going on.
But, like, come on.
Come on. Just
Come on.
watch them.
It's the
Listen to
pilot
all of them.
episode, you know? How often do you get to see behind the scenes on how a
How
podcast is
often
made?
you see, I literally never.
Yeah.
Like, that's crazy. We're
Joe
so
Rogan
crazy.
won't do this for you.
Joe Rogan won't do a lot of things for you that we'll do.
Yeah.
I'm kidding. Please don't sue me, Joe Rogan.
Do it. You won't.
Do it. Sue me. Sue me, Joe Rogan.
I will give you $1 to not sue me, though, actually.
A small loan of $1. Nice. We're here.
So,
Cool.
we're
All
out
right.
here.
We're out here.
We're gonna go.
We're outie.
Yeah.
We need to come up with like a actual sign off.
Outro. Yeah.
The outro.
Nah, wing it each episode.
We'll wing it. For the time being, this is who we are. We wing it. And we succeed, so we're fine.
Yep. You've been listening
All right.
to We Don't Know What We're Doing with love.
As if that was obvious. And Kaylee.
Yeah. All right.
And
We'll see.
we'll see you guys next week. Yeah.
Hopefully.
If we all don't die.
Yeah.
Have a good week, everybody.
Bye bye.
Bye.